We are gonna do another this to that video. I'm gonna make a top and a pair of shorts for Amelia using this shirt right here. So this shirt, I've had it for like 7 years. It looks fine. It's been sitting in my closet. I haven't worn it in a while, so why not turn it into something that she will wear this summer? So I'm really excited. We are actually gonna make it a little bit Hmong inspired.
This is the shirt for my mom. So there's two we're gonna cut it for me. Bye!
Stay tuned for this into that. Use a pair of shorts as pattern to cut out the new shorts. I'm using a size 4T right here. Fold the shorts in half and match the pocket to the pocket of the top. This will be the back. Draw a straight line for the length of the short. Mark the tip of the crotch area on the shirt for both sides. Then draw a 2-inch line above for the waist. Trace the crotch area with a 1/2 inch seam allowance. Then trace the side at the edge of the shirt where the buttons are. Repeat tracing on the other side. Place 4 pins to secure the pieces together. Cut pattern on the line. I used a pinking shear to speed up my sewing process so that I didn't have to finish the raw edges later. Measure the top of each panel to make sure they are the same. Mine are about 7.5 inches, and I wrote that on the inside so I can make the waistband later. Use the sleeves to make the waistband. I cut out 14 inch by 3 inch, but in the end I ended up taking it down to 2 inches. Lay the other sleeve on top. Place the pins to secure it and cut out the waistband. I forgot to start out with my pinking shears, so I switched it here. Use a tank top and place it on top of the bottom portion of the top. I measured 1 inch all around because I wanted it to be a little loose, and also the other 1/2 inch for seam allowance. Cut the top and use the rest of the sleeves to cut out the straps. My straps are 2 inch by 8 inch. I'm using scraps to cut out shorts for Barbie. Then using the rest of the sleeves for Barbie's top. Flip the short panels inside out and pin the sides together. Then repeat it on the other pair. Now sew the side seams together. I'm so sorry, but when I sewed the side seams together for the shorts, I forgot that my camera was not on. Now we are going to sew the 2 panels together. Flip one pair to the right side of the fabric. Tuck it inside the other panel and make sure that the pockets are facing each other. Now pin the seams together and we're ready to sew the crotch area. I am using a 1/4 seam allowance. Pull the inside the leg out and flip it to the right side. Now let's hem the shorts. You want to start sewing where the crotch lines are. That way it's less noticeable. Now let's sew the second side. Sew the waist panels together in the middle, making it a longer waistband. Fold the waistband in half and pin it to the waist of the shorts. Match the seam to the middle of the short seam. Make sure there are no gaps. If there are gaps, just make the waistband smaller. Now we are ready to sew this together. I didn't like the lines in the middle where the crotch area was, so I chopped off about 3/4 of an inch, and I also chopped off the waistband by 1 inch. Let's reattach and sew it all together again. Sew the ends of the elastic waistband together. Pin 4 pins on the elastic. We're going to do end to end and then middle to middle to create 4 equal points. Pin the elastic to the waistband of the shorts. Match each pin on the elastic with a seam. Since there are 4 seams, it's perfect. Sew 2 lines, one on the top of the elastic and one on the bottom. To guide my sewing on the elastic, I make sure that the edge of my sewing foot matches the edge of my elastic. Don't forget to stretch the elastic as you sew to the next point. That way it's stretchy. Yay, and we are done with the shorts. Now let's move on to the top. I'm using the side with the buttons as the back. Let's take the plain side, fold it in half, mark a line down the middle. Now I'm going to go pick trims for the middle. I picked the trim with the most pink because Amelia loves pink. Now let's cut a piece for the center and pin it in place. After pinning it, we're going to sew the trim onto the top. Now let's hem the top and start with the diagonal sides. Then hem the bottom. And we are going to hem the diagonal sides for the back piece as well. I'm going to trim off 1 inch of the top of the back shirt, and that will take off the top button as well, but save that button for later. Let's pin the top pieces together and let's make sure that the right sides are facing each other. Then we're going to sew the side seams together. Sew the side seams of the straps together. Repeat on the other strap as well and then flip it inside out. I use my fingers because the tube was big enough. Iron the straps so that they are nice and flat. Pin the straps in place and sew them to the top. I ended up adding a pom-pom trim. We're going to measure it, cut, burn the edges, pin them to the top, and sew it down. Remove the marker markings with a wet paper towel. Now we're going to use that button that we saved and sew it to the back side. That's the top one, but we're going to sew it underneath so that it doesn't show. Since we're all done making Amelia's outfit, we're going to make a matching outfit for Barbie. It was hard to hem the small shorts. Next time, I would just do hand stitching. This is the finished look of Barbie's matching outfit. Here's Amelia rocking her outfit, and she loved it. She said she was going to wear this for a million years, just like the other one. Thank you so much for watching our video. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more.